devastating storms, economic collapse, rampant disease. Our world can be a terrifying place, but it doesn't have to be. Here at Sangfreud, we have perfected the process of integration. Through this simple procedure, you can preserve the very best part of yourself, the one organ that defines you as you, and replace your vulnerabilities with invincible technology. At Sangfreud, cooler heads prevail. And just consider who's getting integrated these days.
Hey there. Remember me? I'm Romer Show.
You know how fond I am of you, Romer, but I'm running out of patience. I'm offering you true freedom in service of a higher calling. Join the Rayon. Let your eyes see red. Leave those weak and nostalgic ideas behind.
I've seen what you call freedom. Not interested.
I thought a collaboration had made you wiser. It's a generous offer. Don't choose the alternative. Do you really want to be sold off for parts? So soon forgotten.
It doesn't scare me, Shuck. I'm long past that.
Shame. What is this?
Go that way. It's a long way down. Huh.
Whoa! So long, you red-eyed chumps!
Sit down, kid. One guy you never taunt is Black Shuck.
So, I gotta ask, how'd we pick up the celebrity?
Busted out same time we did. Pilot seems useful.
They locked you up in the same iron cloud as this riffraff?
I'm no different.
I remember thinking you were cool, man. You know, I integrated because of you. Kinda regret it now.
We all live with our choices.
You gonna stand around reminiscing, or we gonna find that weapons cache you promised?
Relax, big man. You're looking at it.
It's not a secret hideout, if you can see it from space.
Hidden in plain sight, baby. Rayan don't see what they already shot down. The Savage Jackals operated out of here for years, before their luck ran out. Word is they left quite an arsenal. Their loss, our gain.
Your losses may come sooner than you think. Not one step further.
Whoa.
Hey, we're friendly towards naturals, even ugly ones. But you need to move aside.
I'll do no such thing. And if you can't find the civility to use an honorific, you can at least use my name. Wagoner.
Somebody might want to tell him how mismatched he is.
See what we've got. 5 integrated outlaws, 4 standard armatures, 1 striker class right here. Recently escaped from the Iron Cloud and now intending to raid my claim. But you'll do no such thing.
Love your tricks, old-timer, but you gotta move. For your own good.
Now that's about as dangerous as these pesky gnats. I've been in the field long enough to know an unarmed cannon. Put it away and we'll talk.
Wagoner? Sir, have you got weapons and shelter in there? Maybe you could give us a chance to rest and regroup at least.
Much better. A reasonable outlaw. We may have more of interest to you than guns.
Grav cycles? A working grav cycle.
So, you're a pilot. What's your name, son?
Romer.
Well, Romer, perhaps we can arrange for you and your team to earn your share. I'm putting together a crew. My latest crew, I should say.
Well, we're together, but we ain't exactly together.
We're your crew, Wagoner.
I thought you might be. Follow me.
Romer, come here. Hey, I'm granting you access to the Challenges for Salvage program. Wagoner claims he developed it years ago to promote team bonding. It's meant to encourage you to interact with crewmates who can submit challenges for you when you're out in the field. Even the blockheads, sentry units, can take part. But don't expect stimulating conversation from them. You complete a challenge, you get a reward. A little harmless sport if you're into that sort of thing. See ya.
Hey, Romer, show. You see Doyle's been rearranging crates? Between you and me, I think he's nesting. He can never sit still.
Wow. Did you stack all these? It's looking tidier already.
You want it done right, do it yourself.
You know, if you would have told me a week ago we'd be sitting in some junk carrier ship in a cozy mountain meadow, I would have said your seal was busted.
Looks old, like everything else in this place.
I asked our pilot here to inspect Rezzik's work on our grav cycle.
It's a proper restoration. Put in a Newton-boosted fusion generator. That'll crank out some G's. Got a 489 gyro cluster installed too. Nice. Yeah, not bad. I have a couple questions about these customized controls. Rezzik around?
According to Seguin, he left soon after completing this work.
Your mechanic took a pulse bow and left 4 hours ago.
Why would he do that?
And why didn't someone say something?
Well, here's lesson 1. Know your crewmates. Now, you have any idea why he might have left? It's rough out there. You attracted a hive of rayon when you crashed.
Out with it, Agnes.
Well, I'm just remembering. He always said if he ever got off that nasty cloud, the first thing he'd do is find his family.
He told you that?
Well, people confide in me, Doyle.
So we're down a pulse bow. I say we cut our losses and let him go.
That's a little cold-hearted, don't you think?
I don't have a heart. Neither do you.
Romer?
I can hotwire any grav cycle, no problem. But as soon as something goes wrong, no chance. We can't be without a good mechanic. Oh, you never tire of that sound.
There it is. We send a small search party. Romer pilots, You take Seguin and Koki.
Yes!
What, am I just a piece of furniture now?
Let's go.
We'll hang with you, Romer, but use your command pulse if you want us to go after something.
The flyover showed enemy activity on the other side of these rocks, so be ready.
I was born ready.
Okay. Red eyes ahead.
Now we'll see how we fight together.
Focusing fire!
Got it.
Put him down!
Taking them out.
First, we need to clear these red eyes before we can search for your friend.
His name is Resident. Finish them off!
Serves him right!
Hey! Resident, you around?
Romer, have you tried your scan mode? Works better than Koki's voice.
That's Rezik's gun, right?
Yep. That's the weapon he took from Wagoner.
If he dropped it, it means he either got captured or something worse. And I don't see any Rezik bits around here. Yeah. What's that wreckage over there?
Pieces of the Iron Cloud.
I had no idea we did so much damage.
Thanks to your damage, Red Eye patrols are all over this place now.
Look on the bright side. Now you have the pleasure of my company. Will do. I know a prison cell when I see it. If they have Rezik, he'll be in there.
We better move fast. The enemy has dropships patrolling the area. They could send backup at any time.
Got another one. Will do.
Thank you for the help.
Have you seen any other prisoners in the area?
I saw them taking someone further up the hill. Enemy security was a lot tighter, though.
Okay, get out of here pronto. We don't need to bail you out a second time.
Red Eye's incoming. They're not gonna make it easy to get to Rezik. Let's hurry. Forming up. Taking them out.
That must be Rezik. Let's clear the security detail and get him out.
This level of security seems rather light, even with patrols in the forest.
Right away.
Can't do it. Yeah, sure.
Yo, Rezik! ¿Qué pasó?
It is a relief to see you, my friends.
You look like a guy who's had a change of heart.
I am ashamed.
Save it. Check your radio. You're on the crew now. You got it. We really need to get out of here.
Yep, here they come.
The grav cycle performs well.
Now this is the level of enemy security I was expecting. This area is too crowded. Let's move back down to the clearing for extraction.
Hey, there's our ride!
Get to the shuttle.
Thank you. I did not care for that.
Hey, you handled yourself. You might have even hit one.
I apologize for the trouble I have caused. My intent was not selfish. Believe me.
Yeah, you owe us all full tune-ups when we get back.
Of course.
I'm kidding. You need to loosen up, man. Fine. Hey, I can grease my own joints.
I'm told you performed well out there, Romer. But then, Koki can overstate the truth at times. Maybe I'd join you on the next outing. Judge for myself.
The grav cycle I restored is used to save my life. I am humbled by this quirk of fate. I have friends here, I see that, and have much work to do.
You know, seeing Romer here swagger around our headquarters in his cool leather pants makes me very aware that I'm not wearing any. And I gotta say, I like it. And as for you, Agnes...
I'm gonna stop you right there, Koki.
Trust me. I'm a firm believer in personal space, but if you want to take part in the Challenges for Salvage program, you gotta interact with folks during downtime.
Come on now, you can't blame him. The prospect of being cooped up with a bunch of armatures doesn't appeal to me either. Look, I know what's up here counts. But I miss my body. Y'all are just a reminder.
I feel you, Agnes.
Yeah, well, you're sweet. But the thing is, you don't... Whoa! Nasty trash panda! You've been sitting there this whole time.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt your chat with something so trivial as our resistance. Now, the raccoon's an intelligent animal and an opportunistic scavenger. Follow her example. There's a bounty of valuable machinery that rained down from the iron clouds you burst. If you're quick, you can salvage it.
You know the drill, Romer. Take us out.
So we're trained raccoons now, huh? Wagner's a weird dude. He could use some social skills, that's for sure. A bath wouldn't kill him.
Alright, knock it off, you two. Jesse, let's get salvage ahead.
Correct. You are approaching a small pocket of iron cloud debris. Looks like we've got competition for our salvage. Riot bots? They're no competition. Been around longer than integration.
You may change your tune if they manage this around here.
Will do. They're tenacious. I'll give them that.
Let's scan for anything useful.
Right away. No way. Right away. Yep. Okay. Oh yeah! I found myself an upgrade chip.
Which can work for any one of us.
That's what I said.
Got something.
Better than nothing, I suppose.
That's everything we're gonna get out of this site. I trust there's better prospects ahead.
Certainly. The main debris field is yet to come. You know, I've been thinking, who says we have to turn over all this loot to Wagner? We're the ones busting our humps to get it. I should remind you that Wagner is monitoring this channel.
What is it you feel entitled to, I wonder, at the expense of the team? These missions are for a cause greater than any one of us, young man. In our operation, there's no room for self-interest.
Told you. No one else was thinking that?
Got it. We're coming up on a graveyard.
I know where you are. Before the cloud came along, that valley was home to many generations of farming families.
You think folks like us would ever get a gravestone?
They have to put us in the ground first.
Got it.
Not ready. Preparing.
Warming up? We're picking up distress calls from other outlaws in and around the houses ahead of you.
So what's our response here?
Help them out. Salvage can wait.
Will do.
Red Eyes have them surrounded.
Where did you come from?
Never mind that. Get out of here while you can.
Will do.
Hey, over here! Can you help us?
We'll get you out! Keep calm. Let the professionals do their job.
Thank you! They took the others out to the farm!
What did you think you were doing out here?
Same as you, I imagine.
You got a smart mouth on you now that you're out of your cell. If you have a brain in that can of yours, you'll know to come armed next time. Now move along.
Please! You have to help them!
Is this a humanitarian mission now?
You seem to have the temperament for it. Feels a little exposed out here.
This isn't a time to be dragging our feet. Crap in the face!
Are those destroyers heading our way?
Yep. Relatives of yours, Doyle?
Keep joking, funny man.
Yep.
Will do.
Thank you. You have no idea. We thought we were done for.
Nah.
This guy's just modest. You're welcome.
You should leave this area.
So, back to salvage, okay?
Yes. You should have a clear view of the main debris field from your position. Wow. I mean, wow. This stuff looks so much smaller from a distance.
You don't have to share every thought that pops into your head.
Got it. Good scan, Romer. Wagner is very pleased with these findings.
Where do you think they're all? More outlaws in trouble?
There is an old military training facility deep in the canyon.
That should be enough salvage. Go give those outlaws a hand when you're ready.
All right. Let's get on with it.
So he does have a heart.
Is that right, Doyle? You getting soft on us?
Not a chance. There's nothing soft about helping those who stand up for themselves. All right, let's show those outlaws how it's done.
Aye, aye.
Hey, get in here! There's more of them on the way! Is this all of you? Our leader took a group to get help 2 days ago! Dropships incoming!
The Red Eyes are making another push. Let's head up to the radio tower. They're gonna need help. Yeah.
Right away.
They're moving into the training grounds. Let's get down there. You got it. Taking them out.
All right, good night.
They're attacking the outlaw supply depot now.
They've destroyed the gate. Step up now, fellas, and hold your ground.
Well, you have your base back. What's left of it?
All thanks to you. There may be something of use to you all in that storage unit over there.
Whoa! You should see this, Romer! What do you think?
Yeah, I think Rezik's got a project on his hands.
Well done, crew. You've made an honest effort and you got the spoils to show for it. Be safe in your return.
At the end of a hard day on my feet, I would treat my weary body to a long, hot bath. Scented oil, candles, a trashy novel. Soon as I'm in my own skin again, you better believe I'm gonna wear out a tub.
Sounds good to me.
That wasn't an invitation. Imagine your own bath.
Hey, you're fitting right in with this undisciplined rabble. Doing the rounds, catching up on gossip. You don't want to believe everything you hear.
Oh yeah? Are you gonna set me straight?
You're in them special cells all by your lonesome. The rest of us, well, we're thrown in together. Doesn't take long before outlaws devolve into a soap opera making drama out of nothing.
My daughters would watch me like you're watching me now, and I would scold them for getting in my way. They were just curious.
I'm sure you were a good father, Rezik.
I did what I had to protect them, and I do it again.
Okay. Wagner would like you to take more responsibility for the team. So, you now have access to the upgrade ship system. As you collect upgrade ships, you can assign them to specific units. Each chip can be used to enhance an armature's performance, from basic durability and regeneration, all the way through abilities. Different armature classes support different levels of optimization. We're all in the system. I've made the interface self-explanatory. It even has an auto-assign feature. Just don't let Koki touch it.
There's something that's been nagging at me for a while now. A dead spot over in an old mining town named Windless. Segwin here thinks it's caused by an enemy blackout tower, and I'm inclined to agree.
You want us to take a look?
Whenever the Red Eyes start acting sneaky, it inevitably spells trouble for the Resistance. We have to look out for one another, Romer.
All right.
Remember now, until you take care of that blackout tower, there'll be no communications between us, in or out. Segwin, keep them company. Old Meg's radio upgrade will just have to wait.
Yep. Keep putting it off and complaining to me when things don't work. Maybe we'd have decent comms if this place weren't such an outdated piece of shit.
Hit their blackout tower and we're done. Is anything ever that straightforward?
So, why are we out here really, Segwin? Other than to scratch Wagner's itch.
Ugh.
This is the closest town to a major dam that powers the region. That makes it strategically important for the Resistance.
Until the Red Eyes moved in.
You're catching on.
All right, which way?
Romer should choose. If there's a 50-50 chance of taking the wrong path, I'll pick it every time.
Sure is quiet, huh?
Let's keep it that way. Through this tunnel.
Echo!
Koki!
Hey, it's not like we're gonna sneak past them.
Well, I guess we'll never know.
That's new.
What, washers? Red Eyes use them to scan for movement.
So stay out of their sight.
Or destroy them before they can raise the alarm.
I think we've been spotted.
We need to shut that thing up.
Watch it! Oh.
Yeah, sure. By the looks of these fortifications, I'd say we're heading in the right direction.
I'm not ready.
Yep.
What the? That just about scared me out of my arm.
Brace yourselves. It's about to get uncomfortable.
Hey.
That's more than uncomfortable.
A blackout tower's pulse is an effective deterrent.
How do you know all this?
Field reports. Ever read one?
Uh-huh. No. Getting fixed.
Hitting their own guys with that pulse is kind of crazy, don't you think?
Except when it pulses. They run to those floating things.
Yeah. Looks like some kind of exclusion zone that shields them from the pulse.
I do hate closed doors.
I had a dog that was the same way.
A scan may reveal something, Romer.
Well, I see the Red Eyes brought field cannons and incinerators with them. Delightful.
Integration to fit anyone's budget.
Roger.
Going for the kill!
Not bad.
Did those field reports mention how to take this thing out, Segwin?
No, but you'll notice it exposes cooling nodes to be pulses. Let's start with those.
Shoot it in the nose. All right, got it.
Yep. It ain't subtle. Drop blackout tower.
Romer, come in, Romer.
We hear you, Wagner. Good news. We cleared the town. And destroyed the blackout tower.
Yes. Well, those red-eyed scoundrels were up to no good, all right. They were covering their deployment of a major force. They're set to destroy the neighboring dam. That would be a horrible setback for the resistance.
I see.
You'll stay out there and await backup and resupply. They'll be at your staging area by first flight. Be ready.
You're welcome.
Yeah. This is the life. What do you say, Agnes?
I'd say you have a screw loose.
Oh, come on! Fresh air? Good company? No Doyle barking at us? You gotta make the best of what you got.
Well, I have 2 worldly possessions, and one of those is a shotgun.
So, all I've got is a boombox with no boom and a dumb helmet I won playing knucklebones. What do you keep in that locket of yours anyway?
My business. Some secrets you keep.
Break time's over. Make some space for the big guns.
That's what you get when you give a forklift a brain.
That's right. You barely recognize our find, do you? Old Rezik's transformed her. We're gonna need that firepower where we're going.
You mean the dam?
They won't know what hit them.
So, this is to help me forget what a bad idea it is to get involved in someone else's hopeless fight.
It's our fight, Romer. Right?
If you say so, Doyle. Whatever buys our way out of here.
Mm-hmm. It suits you.
The enemy's under pressure now. That'll make them more dangerous. Be prepared for a fight.
This service road will lead to a spillway entrance. We can work our way up to the top of the dam from there.
Dial back my sensors.
I'm dialed all the way up, baby.
Coming back.
Right away.
Don't shoot that panel. I've created a device that'll hack it. Koki, do you still want to deploy it?
Will do. Got it. Oh, yeah, just watch Koki's magic. And voila.
Come on, is that a bomb?
You surprised? Well, Koki, your hacking device defuse it?
Sure it will. Right, Segwin?
It most certainly will. You doubt me?
just seems a little more complicated. A bomb, you know.
Better hold off these red eyes while Koki's dish is cooking.
Oh, you know I'll do.
Whew, there it is. Bomb disarmed.
I bet we see more of those.
Returning. So, what do we know about the outlaws up here?
Same old story, I reckon. Outdone and out of their depth.
Doyle, you have low expectations of everyone.
Yeah, and I'm rarely disappointed.
You're coming up on the second anti-air turret. Follow the path up to the final turn.
I hear you. Status improving.
Turret down. Three of a kind.
Very good. Now please clear the remaining enemy threat from the top of the dam.
You know the drill.
Good boy. Now show me good 2 and 3. Those outlaws need some help.
Like I said, rarely disappointed.
Okay.
Thank you! We wouldn't have made it!
Those red eyes made a mess of your crew.
Even worse, it's nothing compared to the firepower they have further up the bridge.
Yeah, good to know. You can take off the way we came in.
Hey, we could use those guys.
I'm sure we'll manage.
A what? A what? Well, it looks like a walk to me. Aerial enemy. Yeah! Oh, baby, you are bad.
Not so scary now.
Looks like we got a load of trouble across the way. Resnick, what's the situation on top of the dam?
There's a report of a second bomb, mid-span. Roman, I'm seeing your weapon system offline. There must be a jammer nearby. You need to eliminate it or get off the train.
And the door's just closed. Sorry, I can't.
You're back online, Roman.
Yeah, sure. Hey, little bomb. What's your brother down below? Let me introduce you to...
Keep those red eyes away.
Got it. It's not looking good.
Yeah, well, who's having fun now?
Attack ship incoming! Unidentified, but friendly.
Woo, okay, all clear. The bomb's safe.
Tell Wagner the dam remains intact.
Very good news. Pickup is on its way.
Whoa, not so fast. Let them come to us.
What do you outlaws think you're playing at? This was my operation.
Oh, appreciate your help. But I gotta say, you run a rough operation.
Are you in charge of this little outfit?
I'm their pilot, Romer Scholl. Who are you?
Tala Brindis, HLC, Special Forces. I was supposed to rendezvous with my agent here, but instead I found your crew, just about to go under.
You're HLC.
And?
Just never seen one.
Sorry your day didn't work out the way you hoped. But it ain't our problem.
A little discipline would help.
So would a little respect.
Mom, we shouldn't be here.
Thank you, Okshay. We can go now.
Ain't she charming?
Right? Wagner said nothing about no HLC.
Wagner?
The Human Liberty Coalition are not what I'd describe as welcome here. We might share an enemy, but we don't share the same values. When the HLC forfeited this country to the Rayon, they left us to fend for ourselves.
If you know who I am, then you know that's not how I operate.
I won't presume to know you, but I do recall the young girl Tala Brindis, who experienced Black Shuck's purges firsthand. You are aware this region is his posting.
I'm aware.
Shuck must have fallen out of favor to get sent here, I reckon. And he takes it out on what's left of us every chance he gets. But some of this crew blew a hole in his iron cloud.
We heard of your escape. I may have underestimated you.
Believe me, this team is used to beating expectations. And I know this isn't a social call, so go ahead. State your business.
I need to locate my agent, Shiksho 2.
Now you need us.
Go on.
He is the only one who knows the location of an artifact that could prove incredibly valuable to the HLC.
We operate on trust here.
Very well. An architect's head.
A what now?
A brain can of an inventor of integration. One of a handful of scientists who developed the practice to save lives long before the Rayon took over. We believe the head could provide us with answers. Powerful answers.
And the Rayon are going after this head now?
They are, at great expense.
Would this architect's head have technical data?
We believe it does.
How about records of people? It could help locate them?
Possibly.
Rumor has it a head might be able to do any number of things.
So then there's a chance, right? You hear that, Rezi?
All right. We're getting a lot of hopes up here. This is not what we signed up for. Wagner?
You're right, Roma. Last mission we bit off more than we could chew. We should stick to what we know. That said, it is an architect's head.
You'll help.
When I stepped off that cloud, I tasted freedom for the first time in as long as I could remember. Why do I get the feeling that following you is gonna send me right back there?
You know, there was a time I had confidence like Tala. I ran my own salon. I was the boss. People respected me, sought my advice. Back then, integration was still a choice. You wouldn't believe what people would pay for a body weight. Looking your finest and showing it off before exchanging the whole package for a shiny new brain can and an armature. All that money I had didn't help. I guess I still ended up here.
We've kept things pretty tight until now, Romer. Established some degree of trust. And now we got this HLC girl, still wet behind the ears, and her shifty escort, waltzing in here like they own the place. Wouldn't trust her any farther than I could throw her.
I imagine you could throw her a long way, Doyle.
Smart ass.
Tell us the real deal, you know. I hope the same goes for you lot.
I heard tales of the architects when I was a child. They were like the heroes of ancient Greece, walking with gods. They had good intentions, wanted to save people, but weren't afraid to take risks. Just children's stories, I suppose. But still, I hope there's some truth to it. Our cause could use a little of those legends.
Romer, come here. Wanna have some fun? Watch your back, man.
Please, use the shop and tools as you like. You seem to know what you're doing.
You know, there aren't many craftsmen who'd share their tools.
I wouldn't say I was a craftsman.
I would.
You want to give us some space there, mate?
This is where we're going.
Yes, my intel places 602 in this city. We find him, we find the architect's head.
I know the city. That's Costa Nueva, and it's a world away from this place. No wonder Wagner sent a stand-in.
Cities are bad news.
I am aware of what's happened in these urban zones right before the war. It's dangerous.
I smuggled naturals out of that hellhole after the Rayon faked a frost outbreak. They quarantined the whole place, convinced everybody to stay in their homes and seal themselves in. And once they were all tucked in, those who didn't resist were shipped off to the Iron Clouds to be Rayon slave soldiers. Those who resisted, well, you all know that story.
I'll need you to establish contact with the local outlaw militia to learn the whereabouts of 602. They're currently engaged in a block-by-block battle with the enemy. We're going to be dropping you as close to the action as possible. Rezek stripped your grab cycle armor to increase agility. He also installed a marksman rifle that fires single-shot rounds. So pick your targets.
All right. Let's find these outlaws and see what they have to say.
This next generator might give us some trouble. It's armored.
Save your ammo. We have a hacking device that can override it manually.
Well, that's handy.
Will do. Roger.
Will do.
They're not impressed with our work.
Generator down.
urban warfare. Patience hasn't kept me alive this long, punk. Stick around. Might learn something.
Alright, keep your shirts on, Bobs.
Help! I'm sick!
Romer, let's clear out those red eyes so we can free these outlaws.
Thank you! We got the order to return to base and the Red Eyes split our team. They've been picking us off ever since.
Do you know anything about that warning 602?
This operation started this night. I think it was captured, but Captain Bird was my commander. At our base with Banyang Island, if we still hold it.
Right away! Copy that, ma'am.
Head to the island. It's our best lead on 602.
All right, Outlaw. Let's get you back to your base. Follow or point into command.
I've taken some hits. Much better.
So, did the legendary Doyle ever cover a beat like this?
This place is way too nice. Any decent cop would be bored.
It's not so boring now, eh?
Romar, there's an enemy jammer nearby. Can you see it?
You got it!
Hey, come with us. Quickly!
I'll follow you in.
Jammer down.
More incoming.
That's a lot of red eyes.
They have the numbers, but we have the talent.
Fair enough. Let's go. We got incoming!
Oh, hold your fire! We're on your side!
We'll take all the help we can get.
Are you the commander here?
I'm still standing, so yes.
We're here for 602.
Yeah, he's a popular guy. Unfortunately, the Red Eyes found him first. Help with these defenses, we can get you to him.
Okay.
He's all yours, Lower. Going for the kill. Sight you down. Another one fighting in the dust.
Getting fixed.
clear, boss. The commander here knows where the enemy's holding 602, has offered his assistance.
Very good. This team worked well together. Now we'll create a plan to get him out. Pickup's on its way.
I envy the way you can pilot these exquisite machines to their limits, Romer. I would never be able to allow myself such freedom.
I can see how you must have been popular in your day, Romer. You ride well.
So, now that the industrious Seguin has finally joined us, I gotta ask, your integration, by choice or imposed?
Koki. It's fine. Choice.
Really?
I never felt I belonged in the body I had. Integration allowed me to define my identity.
Which is?
Seguin.
For a roamer to extract 602, we first need to disrupt the power supply of the island compound. This will catch the Red Eyes with their guard down, and it should release anyone detained in a holding cell. While the power is disrupted, our assault team will storm the island through the front gates. That'll give Romer his window.
Assault team moving to position. We'll be ready to raise some hell.
I'm in position. A little lonely down here.
You'll have company soon enough.
How can I be sure it's your guy?
Like I told you, you'll know.
Assault team in position. Waiting for that power to go down, Romer.
Romer?
Got a wasp problem down here. Nothing I can't handle.
Keep me posted.
Wasp eliminated.
Okay, Romer. There's only one maximum security cell in use. That's where they'll be holding 602.
Who's there? Making all that commotion. Got the red eye smoke, whoever you are.
Beat it, Romer. Enemy defenses are down. Go get 602.
This is where you tell me who you are.
Romer Shaw.
Not ringing any bells, little guy.
Hey, you're 602, Tala's agent.
I know my own name. Tyler, you say?
Yes, she sent me. Easy, big guy.
Well, why didn't you say so? Lead the way, Romer.
Now get to the surface and link up with the assault team.
We need to liberate as many of these prisoners as possible. I owe them that much. Power's back on. They'll try to trap us.
Ground crew are already penned in. You'll need to disable the barrier.
Arm yourselves, outlaws. It's not getting any easier out there. Keep up. You don't want to be left behind.
I'll follow your lead.
Yeah. Follow the ground cycle. He'll lead us out. Getting fixed.
Romer, I'm showing that a number of your grab cycle systems are down. I suspect there's a jammer nearby.
Copy. Yeah. Feel like doing that again? Got it. Getting fixed.
All right! Romer has returned! And this must be 602. He's bigger than you, Doyle.
Yeah, I can see for myself. How about we get moving?
Here comes an enemy grab cycle.
I don't think they want us to leave.
You got this, Romer.
They've got air support.
Pilot down.
No match for our pilot.
Keep the team moving to the LZ. Shuttle says it's full. They're going to make another pass. Be ready.
Whoa. We never had a light installation like this on the cloud. It's quite cheery.
Maybe you should have filled out a suggestion card before you left. The bigger they come, the harder they fall.
I'll take your word for it.
Watch out for its missiles, and don't stay in one place. We got it on the ropes. Finish it off.
Leave it. I'll tidy that up. I just need to take a load off.
602. It's good to have you back with us.
Better late than never. Sorry I had to miss our rendezvous. Did we save the dam?
We did. Were you compromised?
Oh, they tried. But they got nothing out of me.
I'd like to have our mechanic look you over.
I'll be fine.
I insist. Rezek?
So, where's this architect's head?
Speak freely. You're among friends.
Well, friend. There was no way I was getting out with that thing. But I did manage to shake the red eyes long enough to stash the head. Got a map?
I wish I could have seen your face when you met 602.
It was cool and composed, much like now.
Uh-huh. I see right through that faceplate, Romer Shoal.
Cities were never my thing, man. Nah. The best time of my life was spent in the Fuji camps running with my cousins. We were like a pack of wild dogs. I don't think I even owned a pair of shoes. And as far as we were concerned, the world's problems were happening to somebody else. Man, we were dumb. But we had some laughs.
I noticed you get kind of quiet around the boss lady, Romer.
You mean back at the briefing? I had nothing to add is all.
Really? That flawless skin of hers? I know it's rude to stare, but sometimes I can't help myself. Oh, come on, Romer. Tell me I'm wrong.
Well, we're not exactly, compatible.
Please. There is such a thing as an emotional relationship, you know. Your future clones can do the nasty.
You are an odd duck, Agnes.
Thank you, Romer.
No offense, mate, but what kind of name is 602?
Are you really in a position to judge? It's the name I took. Where I grew up, neighborhood thugs tried to intimidate you by calling out your apartment number.
Yeah, well, I don't suppose much intimidates you now.
No.
This is the Sang-Fua Center for Public Health and Safety. That is where 602 hid the architect's head.
He's funnier than he looks. And this?
The old smuggling tunnels that run underneath. See? This is how I'll get the head and get out.
Oh, that easy, huh? It looks like a mess down there.
Just be there when I resurface.
I don't see a better option. So, which grav cycle am I taking?
The light.
Wait a sec. You're cool with that?
Yeah, you're gonna need all the help you can get.
I'll go find some trouble.
That's a touchy throttle!
That's our building, folks. Used to be more break-ins there than any other Rayon office.
Why is that?
That's where all the public records were kept before the clouds.
Ready to get back to the mission, guys? Find Koki's access point so we can retrieve the head and we can all go home.
Utility access hatch located. We've got enemy activity nearby.
Oh, those red eyes picked the wrong place to set up shop. Let's put them out of business.
All right, mi gente. I won't be long. Keep them busy up here.
Oh, we got you covered. Just come out in one piece, little hero.
Hey, be safe.
He's on his way, boss.
Good. Time to create a distraction.
Let the mayhem begin. Who's ready for a second helping? We've got more incoming!
They have a jammer. Romer, we'll need to take care of that if you want to keep your weapons online.
Will do.
You got it.
Yeah, sure.
I have the head in my hands, people. I expected a scientist's brain to be bigger, or at least heavier.
Put your foot around and get out of there.
Hey, so guys, I'm a little turned around down here.
Follow your flares.
Well, I kind of skipped the flares part.
You're lost.
We're prepared for this scenario. There are several other access hatches in your sector. Koki, can you get to the surface?
That I can do.
We'll find you.
Got it. Now you sure you know which way is up?
Yes, Doyle. And I've made it to a hatch, but it's locked. So you can disregard the one I entered.
Utility access GL24 is a no.
Let's find another. Right away.
Maybe you could ask the architect's head if it knows where it is.
It's great that you found a sense of humor, Segwin, but maybe better timing?
Utility access GL22. No.
Yeah.
You just find the hatch, mate.
Seriously? It's dark and it won't budge.
You in there, Koki?
GL23. Also a no.
Copy. I am about to lose my cool.
You're not the only one, Doyle.
GL.
Yeah, we know, Segway.
Don't you shout at me.
All right, next hatch.
Yeah, Koki. Is it wet or dry where you are? Is it flooded?
Up to my knees. Why?
Oh, guys, we're looking in the wrong place.
I gotta find another way out of here.
Dry as a bone.
Damn it. I'm gonna throttle that guy.
Hey, I'm out! Sigmund was right. I'm down by the water. Do you see my flare? How on earth did he end up all the way over there?
We see it. No one's close. So hang tight. We're coming to you.
Okay. Kinda hope those grav cycles I saw were you guys. Guess the sharks are circling, my friends.
Stay out of sight, you fool.
It's a little late for that, brother. Make it... You can do this, Koki! You can do... What do you know? It's Black Shuck. If this is about the damage we did to your cloud... No? Well, trust me. You don't want this dusty old brain can. I just carry it around for luck.
Your friend is out of luck.
I'm sorry, Agnes!
What the hell just happened?
That's Black Shuck. He has the head. You're our best pilot, Romer. Stop him.
Do what you have to, Romer. We'll catch up when we can.
Shuck is down.
This is a nasty inconvenience. Shame to lose you now. Which architect were you? Scientist? Mentor? Should I thank you for my body or my mind?
Shuck, come out with the head, or we'll blast you out.
Don't be rash, Romer. You wouldn't dare lose this beguiling artifact, would you?
I guess we'll see.
And you don't know what dangers await you in the darkness. You have a companion. A natural companion. So fragile. One more step and I'll puncture this old can like I did your friend. Your loss will be much greater than mine.
Turn over the head now, and maybe I'll put in a good word for you with the HLC.
The HLC. You can never quite eradicate these roaches. But soon.
Why are you talking with him?
No, Doyle! He has the head!
Exactly. That's how you pull a snake from its hole. There's your precious head. Let me show you a real weapon.
That head is useless without me. Someone who knows how to exploit its knowledge.
Codes for the head, of course.
Not enough, Shuck. How about the cloud?
Release me, and I'll tell you.
The cloud and the codes, or you die.
I accept.
Doyle, he lives.
Touch me again, you half-wit son of a crooked cop, and you'll lose what brain you have left.
What? He'll live.
It never gets easier. Losing a friend and a fighter.
You tell yourself it's for the cause, but some days, some nights, not so easy.
I had a French bulldog named Napoleon. That dog was always by my side, or under my feet. His stupid face could always make me laugh in the darkest of times. I don't even know why I'm thinking about that now.
I would happily drop an engine block on our prisoner's face to shut him up. I am sorry, but that is how I feel.
Hey, look, it wasn't all for nothing, Rumor. From the moment I linked this architect's head to Old Meg, previously dormant systems have been coming back online. It has remarkable processing speed for its age.
Do I need to say it?
No, Wagner. I can see it on your face.
Honestly, of all the scoundrels you could have dragged onto my ship.
It's a big risk having him on board, I know. We'd all rather see Doyle finish off his top half. As long as he's alive, he's dangerous. But the risk is paying off. The key he gave us did unlock the architect's head. Seguin has it connected to Old Meg's central processor. That's how we know what parts we need. And we've confirmed the location of a shipyard where the Iron Cloud is being repaired. We have a shot.
Romer, is that how you see it? I recall you predicted this union would take us back to the cloud, but it may not please you to be right.
Well, we're in deep already. Can't argue with Tal's case.
Okay, but listen. This is just a salvage operation. In and out. Get those parts for Old Meg. You can look all you like at that cloud, but assume it's a trap. You get too close, and it'll snap you back up. Understood?
I was just having a little chat with Koki. He always knew just what to say. I guess I wasn't ready to lay eyes on that thing again. Well, what are we waiting for?
This sector is the most likely place to find discarded spiders. We'll need them to lift out our larger salvage pieces. Intact spiders should show up when you scan, Romer.
Yeah, there's a spider under there, all right.
Roger.
Spider's up.
Please tell me these creepy things aren't going to carry us off to the cloud. Once you attach the hacking device, they're ours, and they'll blend right in with the others.
Well done.
Will do. Right away.
Will do.
That should be it for this area. You can move on to the next objective.
We've got enemy incoming. Oh, low profile.
Let them come. They'll leave the gate open.
You sure about that, big man? Right away.
What's to stop that cloud from crushing us like bugs?
Yeah, a handful of trespassing scavengers wouldn't even register as a threat. They think they've got this place buttoned up.
Yup. I reckon this time to take it seriously. Maybe we're more than a few bugs.
Aye, aye.
Status improving.
Blimey, get a load of this place. Gonna be searching for a needle in a haystack.
Good. You made it through. Fortunately, Old Meg was a common class of ship in its day. I've identified the remains of a similar vessel.
I think I see it.
You should be coming up on the carrier remains.
Seems like a popular spot.
And we don't want to be rummaging through junk while we've got red eyes on our back.
We'll want to thin them out at least.
Good one! What?
Search the area, Romer. Any parts you want, we'll need a coordinate scan for the spiders to retrieve it.
No, can't do.
Good. Keep scanning and looking in those coordinates, Romer.
We need to hold them off.
Retrieval on its way. That should be it for this area. You can move on to the next objective.
You got it, baby.
There's an enemy communications tower coming up. The architect required to save them.
Well, that's your rusty bucket. The architect require that.
Not helpful, I guess.
Copy. We got air cover.
Be a ton of data. Transfer could take a while.
I guess someone will need to keep these red eyes in bed.
It'll keep our minds off the progress bar. That'll drive you crazy.
Good one.
Right away.
Transfer complete.
All right. The only thing left on our list is power. I'm sending you to a core processing area where the converted high-density cores await transit. As you know, those cores can be unstable. Please take care.
I could use some repairs.
How much power do you think we need? Old Meg has generators.
Its grav engines will require an immense amount of energy to run.
I bet they do. Getting Old Meg off the ground is a bold move. I just hope we're ready for the attention it could bring.
Roger. Core's locked.
Final core is away.
Excellent.
Getting fixed.
We have everything from our list. Great job. Come on back to camp.
I'm not trying to be your mother, but With your complexion, you really ought to wear a hat.
Maybe I should ask Wagoner if I could borrow his.
Oh, you wouldn't if you knew what those critters of his get up to when he leaves it lying around.
But I need Rezzik's compressed air when we get back. The sand gets everywhere. I feel like a bloody pepper grinder.
The storm's picking up. Maybe we should let it pass.
In Iceland, we call this a gentle breeze. Ain't that right, boss?
I have a proposal. A possible way to take down the cloud without getting much closer than we are now, and using this storm as cover.
Here we go. Okay, let's hear it.
There's an automated supply train of dropships that ferry cargo to the cloud from the Graphport. All we need to do is put our own cargo on one of those dropships. Something explosive with a timer charge attached. I took the liberty of disabling their comms. Should keep them in the dark for a while and limit their reinforcements.
Your current route will intersect the enemy supply train. That's where you will ambush and secure a payload.
Nice bit of highway robbery. I would like to know, Agnes, are there any of our own still aboard that cloud? Thinking of what might happen when we destroy it?
No. Any outlaw who didn't get out when we did knew it was the end of the road. Shucks, he's to that.
Good. And this should be a piece of cake.
There's a payload, along with its red-eye escort.
That's our payload. Red Eyes just don't know it yet.
Override and timer charge are set.
Good. The payload now has your signature. As a safety measure, it will require your constant escort. Stray too far from the payload, and it will stop.
Understood.
We've got an enemy checkpoint coming up.
The red-eye comms are still disabled. That should minimize their reinforcements.
Yeah, I sure hope so. We don't need any more trouble while we're bathing in this bomb. All those poor people who thought they were getting out.
Ports were the first places Rayon locked down.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rayon Air. Non-stop flights from the frying pan to the fire. What?
Is the ground shaking now?
I feel it too, and it's not me.
It's from gravitational disturbances beneath the cloud. It appears that the lightning strikes are destabilizing its damaged gravity.
Right. So let's not hang about on a dodgy bridge then.
On that cloud, I wouldn't want to stick around much longer.
Should we abandon?
No, keep going. Just get your payload onto a shuttle, and we'll send the cloud our surprise hit.
Perhaps we should include a note.
Oh, they'll know who it's from. I suggest we slip back out and watch this from the rendezvous.
Come on, shuttle, make it there! No! 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 Tala was right. The cloud's leaving.
Boss?
I see it.
Come on, we need to get out of here.
Forget the rendezvous. The enemy are already securing the perimeter. Stay where you are. I'll come to you.
Okay, we need to hold this area. Call them out when you see them, T. For Red Eye!
Wake up, Shuck.
Is there a problem?
Your cloud. It didn't just leave its dock. It left the continent. We're tracking it.
And you already know what comes next.
What comes next is you call it off.
How could I possibly do that? Too many things are in motion now.
I'm not asking.
Do what you must. The cloud will arrive in Iceland shortly. There, my forces will send your HLC to the archives of history. I can rest with that satisfaction.
Tala. You should send warning. They'll want to talk with you.
There's a good girl. Run along. I can see you've matured, Romer. Good sense. You know, if you kill me now, you'll be running from the Rayon for the rest of your days.
Is that what you think?
You already have your freedom. The cloud won't return here. All you have to do is walk away. Just disappear.
You see, Shuck, that's the thing. I don't want to disappear. And the only freedom I want is with these people. My allies. My friends.
Romer, come quick! Old Meg is running. Wagner wants you.
Fusion generators are at capacity. Permission to release gravity lock?
Absolutely. Marvelous music. Hard to believe it's no longer just in my dreams. Hold the reins there, Seguin. The architect might be chomping at the bit, but you need to release this feisty old mare nice and easy.
Permission to lift off?
Permission granted, but not until one old natural has his feet on the ground.
Wags.
Wait. Where are you going?
You can't leave now. Come on, how many years have you waited?
Too many, but the view will be much better from down there. With that cloud gone, I can make all sorts of mischief in these hills. My work's just starting. We'll have outlaw crews roaming in every direction. Perhaps never another like this one. It was never my ship, really. Take it back to the HLC and give them my best. And you, my esteemed pilot, take care of this crew.
I'm gonna miss the smells of that old man's cooking. It may well have been squirrel, but in my mind, it was steak. Tala strikes me as a freeze-dried ration sort. If she eats at all.
Before you all came along, I used to listen to Wagoner talk in his sleep. Sometimes he'd have complete conversations with someone, though I couldn't understand a word of it. How a natural got to be that age in a world like this is beyond me. But it gives me hope for the rest of them.
I'd suggest Tala get some sleep, but she'd probably bite my head off. Mind you, I was the same when I was her age. You couldn't tell me what to do. I suppose technically I still am her age. It's bonkers when you think about it. I don't know about you, mate, but sometimes this integration mark does my head in. Maybe I'm the one who should take a nap.
The Cloud had a significant head start on us, and the attack has already begun. We're headed to the HLC base. We'll know more when we get there.
It's too quiet in here. Get your heads back in it, outlaws. You've led us well so far, Romer. But considering your history with Shuck, Will, I have to ask.
Now's the time you bring this up.
We're all haunted by our past.
Shuck didn't get the HLC location from me.
Nor I. That only leaves a couple of other suspects. Well, glad we're on the same page, Romer. We'll give them red eyes a proper kick in the pants, eh, Agnes?
The shuttle's going down. We're bailing out.
We'll stay with you.
No, we got it. Continue on to the base.
We'll send another shuttle.
This is your stop, Romer. Save that grav cycle, or we're all toast.
Don't be a stranger.
I'll find you. Oh, come on! Ah!
I repeat, if there's anyone out there, I'm trapped inside what's left of the shuttle. Not going anywhere.
Agnes, are you reading me?
Oh, Agnes, why did you think it was a good idea to buckle up? At least on the Cloud, I wasn't alone.
I'm coming for you, Agnes.
Man, I don't want to go out like this. I deserve to go out with some fanfare. Surrounded by my friends. And maybe some enemies, too. Certainly not to the sound of my own voice. And the smell of burnt plastic.
Agnes? You in there?
Romer, show you kept your promise.
Are you damaged?
Not physically. But as much as I'd like to be out of here, I don't care much for the idea of being blasted out. Why don't you go and get that big lug 602 for me? And don't keep a girl waiting.
All right. Let me know if your situation changes.
about it. Taking fire! I'm in trouble!
I would have found a way out of there. Thanks, though.
Yeah, of course.
I have everyone's beacons. I can't tell who's who, but I guess I'm your first.
Agnes was.
Was?
She's alive. But we need 602 to free her from the shuttle wreckage.
Okay. If you came from Agnes, the other two will be this way.
Status improving!
They got back up. You got it.
Status improving!
What kept you?
We were hoping you were 602.
Nice to see you too, Seguin.
We need him to help Agnes. She's trapped at the crash site.
So what are we waiting for?
I've been pinging his beacon, but there's still no response.
After he ejected, he fell from the sky like a meteor. The odds are not in his favor. Well, Seguin?
I don't know.
Drop some nannies on him. Fingers crossed. Rise and shine, sleepyhead. You're needed. Yes. We need to get to the dam. We're in Iceland now, buddy. You'll catch up. Right. Did we save the dam? Uh-huh.
Hello? I hate to be a pain, but I think I've finally been spotted.
Hang in there, Agnes. We're on our way. Let's go.
Oh, you red eyes are in trouble now.
Status improving. Allow me.
You are a gentleman, that's what you are. Now go break some heads. Hey, they've got backup!
There. Any chance we can get a ride out of here?
This is Tala. I see you. Be ready for a quick evacuation.
Marking for extraction.
That Tala comes through in the clutch. You too, Romer. You did good.
We didn't lose anyone. Thank you.
Did you make it to the base?
I did. We have a plan. We would have picked you up sooner, but we haven't been able to contact Rezek. Rezek, this is Tala. Come in. Rezek, come in.
Rezek. Come in. Have you considered my offer?
I have.
Do we have a deal?
I would need you to guarantee the safety of my friends.
Have I not already given my word? Don't be tedious. The crew will live. More importantly, your family. You've outlived your wife, of course, but your daughters, grown now, with families of their own. Can you picture them?
How long will it take to get to them?
No longer than it has to.
Rezek, are you in there? Open up!
Oh! No! I should have killed Chuck when we had the chance.
You're not the only one thinking that.
The HLC command suggests we evacuate. Get them out, as many as we can.
It bothers you. Not fighting.
What do you think we should do?
Well, I haven't seen the HLC defenses.
And I haven't been in an iron cloud.
They're worse than you think. Even a damaged one like Shuck's cloud can cause horrible destruction. Your people should be prepared.
Then we have to get them out. We play the long game.
Well, I'll play it for as long as I'm around. Tell me what you need.
Whether he knew it or not, Rezek was a big part of this family. So let's pay tribute by kicking ass with those grab cycles he restored.
You notice Shuck didn't take the architect's head with him. I bet he wanted us to take him prisoner to gain access to our systems. Can't totally blame Rezek, though. Shuck could have found a breaking point in any one of us.
I just feel this overwhelming sense of guilt. Not for what happened to Rezek, but for the reason it happened. All he ever wanted was to get back to his family, and all I ever wanted was to get away from mine.
This is it, team. If we want to have a resistance tomorrow, we have to bring it all today. The HLC-based defenses cannot hold off the Cloud's forces much longer. We need to buy them more time. The longer we can keep the enemy's attention on the front door, the more people we can evacuate out the back.
602 and I will add some muscle to the perimeter. Anything to add, Romer?
Don't die.
You first, big guy. I don't need you landing on me.
Evacuation for the HLC. It's gonna be a hard pill to swallow. They're a tough lot up here. The old base can't take this pummeling much longer.
We're all here for each other, Oxide. And stronger for it. Whatever it takes.
Right.
The enemy are about to breach the outer gates, near your location.
We'll be there, boss.
Long time no see! How's it going up there? Terrific! Where have you been?
Oh, here and there.
I thought so.
Payback time.
Well, we could use some repairs. sound good. Boss?
The generator that powers our anti-air guns just took a direct hit. All guns are offline. The Rayon are taking the landing pad. I need you over there.
Let's get moving. I'm in trouble. Pad's clear. Where are we with getting those big guns back online?
Head to the generator. We'll come up with a repair solution by the time you get there.
Not exactly the answer I was hoping for.
Maybe we'll get a medal, Agnes.
Huh. If there's anything left of us to pin it to.
Boys, big man! We're heading to the generator.
Good. Fixing things ain't my forte. I'll be here. Doyle's got the bridge.
Approaching the generator, boss. What have you got for us?
I'm sending Romer the location of a portable repair system. There may be compatibility issues.
There always are. I'll make it work.
Yep. Woo! Much better.
All right, boss. The repair thing attached.
Good. How long will the process take, Segwit?
A while.
What's a while?
A while is the best estimate you're gonna get. This generator's older than Wagoner.
Fair enough. We'll need to hold the area until the guns are back online. Then we can complete the evacuation.
Why am I always bailing your ass out of trouble, Doyle?
Generator repairs at 25%.
When you're done playing favorites with Doyle, I could use some help.
Assist 602.
You got this, Doyle?
Got it.
You got it.
Romer, you're one hell of a pilot.
The guns are back online. That's it. Everyone, get to the shelter.
We're getting everyone out. You're the last.
Doyle and 602?
We did it, Romer. Time to go. Hey, the long game. Remember?
You go. See they get to Old Meg. I'll catch up.
I suppose I should ask. Where are we going?
We're gonna hotwire that iron cloud.
As a natural soldier, I would have taken this opportunity to drop a payload, if you catch my meaning. Draining coolant just ain't the same.
Guess I'll be taking my pay in appreciation. You should know, I don't come cheap.
I know where I belong, Romer. And that's right here, with this crew.
Well, just think of it as an oversized donut. I'm sure you've demolished plenty of those in your time.
That's Black Shuck's iron cloud out there. Never thought you'd be the one to lead us back to it, Romer. Well, it's showtime, outlaws. Remember the plan. That storm in the desert showed us the grav engines are vulnerable to oversurge. So while the cloud's plugged into that power station sucking juice, we're gonna force feed it more than it can handle. Hey, Oxeye, keep the shuttle close and the engine running.
I'll be ready.
What's the play here?
Find me a terminal. I'll need to override the plant's safety systems for what we're planning.
You got it.
Here's some help. Hope you're not too proud to turn it down, Doyle.
Not anymore.
Fall in, outlaws. We got a proper fight ahead of us.
Right away. You have your terminal, Seguin.
You got it.
I'm killing all the safeties. To overload the cloud's conduits, we'll need to disable every limiter in this place.
Disable how?
Destroy.
Now you're speaking my language. Yep. Right away.
Yeah, sure.
That breaker switch is the only thing gating the current. We need to operate the switch manually.
Got it. I reckon they're feeling us now.
Power surge should lock the conduit. I can't move under that current.
If it's like what we saw in that desert, one conduit isn't going to hold that cloud.
Oh yes, we need more.
Well, then we'll have it.
Damn straight. First is always the hardest. Take it away, Romer.
They know what we're up to. They've started uncoupling the conduits.
Are you surprised? Look how that cloud is tearing up the ground.
We'll need to feed them to the remaining conduits or it won't work.
The breaker switch is primed, Romer.
Taking him out.
I thought I'd seen it all, but this case, gravity's gone berserk. Rolling in his grave.
Emergency shutdown is underway. Unauthorized personnel must leave the facility immediately.
Shutdown? We're creating a seismic event. It wants to shut down, but can't. With the safety systems disabled, it'll just blow.
That cloud looks like it might go first. I don't know about you guys, but I was hoping to survive.
What? How do we speed this up, Seguin?
Get to the next buildings and I'll come up with something.
Status improving. Pilot down.
I've taken some hits.
You got it.
You got it.
Will do.
Will do. Okay, who's up?
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't flip the breaker yet. Not until we find the one in the adjacent building. If we can destroy the grounding system and fire off two conduits simultaneously, it will tip the balance.
And that's what we'll do. You and 602 guard the switch here. We'll prime the other.
Looks kind of peaceful. Almost ashamed to disturb him.
How about it, Romer? Should we leave you here?
Your grav cycle is wrecked, but you must have landed it all right. We thought you were gone.
There was a time when that would have been fine with me.
Well, this will certainly get some attention.
It's just one cloud.
It was Shuck's cloud, finally caught in his own trap.
You believe that?
My command does. They even promoted me.
What exactly did you promise them?
Safe haven for a new HLC base. A pleasant mountainous region with plenty of available housing and no iron cloud problem.
Well, Wagner might have something to say about that.
Thankfully, I don't have to hear it. I've been given a new mission. I could use a good crew. Know any?
Just a bunch of misfits. Not worthy of your new status.
I think they'll do. Anyone know where I can find a good pilot?